Hello, everyone, and welcome to number 101 of Dad's Turn to Talk. I am your moderator tonight, Josh, and I want to welcome the chat and everybody to a brand new edition. Just want to let you know that if you can't catch our chat, that tomorrow we timestamp the episode. Also, to remind you to hit subscribe and like our channel. Anyway, I'm joined by my two guests tonight. Derek, how's it going?
How long did you work on that intro?
Just now. I tried to make it basic.
Oh, no, you just came up with it? Yeah. I wouldn't have thought that.
Are you drinking you drink orange juice or a screwdriver? Are you drinking early tonight?
You know what? If after that intro, I better start drinking.
You should. Right. Thank God Dixie's back tonight. I just got to say,
it was really
last of all the episodes to miss. He misses last week to go to a hockey.
He showed up a little bit. I know he watched a little bit of it later. So
where Josh of the
movie? Exactly.
I know. I got
Dixie. Thank you.
It's got to be back. I'm sorry, Dixie. Anyway, Derek, how are you doing tonight?
I'm fine now. I'm gonna put some more vodka in this screwdriver after whatever that was.
I know that was brutal. All right, Bobo, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't really complain, man. Good to finally be fully healthy again.
Free.
It kind of sucked getting back to work, but at the same time, it was nice to get back to the swing of things, though. So looking forward to having a good time tonight. Always enjoy our Tuesdays, and let's have some fun.
Hold on a second, Derek. Amazing T-shirt. Is that 3 Amigos?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's a movie we need to watch.
You know, Gazelle got me this actually.
Really?
Thank her again for coming out. He had it for my birthday. It was pretty stellar. And yes, Dixie, that's correct. Still not allowed in the house. And if you had tuned into the full episode last week, you would see as to why.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope you did see that, Dixie. It's towards the end of the episode last week. We showed the real reason why Derek is where he's at.
Yep.
That is true. It was very good. Anyway, last week's episode was so funny. We had so much fun. It was great to look back and just really cool episode. Anyway, let's get started, Bobo, with the news. All right, so lots of news came out actually today. Wow, Dixie. Okay, let's see if you stay awake since, you're old. Anyway.
I appreciate that, Dixie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We got to hurry up, guys, because Dixie will fall asleep because, it's already past his bedtime there, wherever he is. Anyway.
Hey, Caveat, how you doing?
Hey, Caveat.
Caveat, my man. Very good. Anyway, why don't we go and take a look at this topic about, as you know, Paramount came back in again and is challenging Netflix for trying to take over WB, Warner Brothers. It says
here. Shut up, I got this. All right.
What are you doing? Are you kidding me? No, you don't got this. I got this.
All right. So this comes from an article over in Variety.
All about Bob.
This has to do with Paramount is actually making another bid, or I shouldn't say another bid, but they're adding to their bid, despite the fact that Warner Brothers continues to turn them down in favor of Netflix. So according to this article in Variety, Paramount Skydance says it will pay Warner Brothers Discovery an extra $650 million per quarter if its Warner Brothers Discovery takeover isn't completed by the end of 2026. David Ellison's company also pledges to pay for the $2.8 billion breakup fee to Netflix. So the article itself pretty much just goes over that. There's basically what it is. It's 25 cents per share, which is the equivalent to approximately $650 million cash value each quarter, again, if it's not closed by the end of the year. So what they're hoping is that with that ticking clock, that will entice Warner Brothers to say, oh, okay, well, this is going to get done a lot faster, because they're showing that they have more faith in their deal, and they think that it's will more likely be approved as opposed to the Netflix deal. I want to go ahead and just scroll down here towards this part of the article, and it says that Warner Brother Discovery says that its board would review the new Paramount terms, but said that for now it's not changing its recommendation that shareholders okay the deal with Netflix. And right above that, it says that they're going to be looking at this. I think it's in March or in early April to actually vote on the Netflix deal itself. So Paramount is getting aggressive to try to sway shareholders in a different direction.
All right. Very interesting. Derico, what do you think of all this?
It would appear to me that Warner Brothers is now in a position where they're, Bob and I touched on this a little bit earlier today. It would seem like they're in a position where Warner Brothers is now damned if they do or damned if they don't. Right. It's double-edged sword, catch-22, however you want to call it. If they proceed forward, at least for now, with the Netflix deal, then they're going to have to go through some government regulation, and under this current administration, based off the fact that there's certain people who want this deal to go the other way, they're going to probably face a ton of scrutiny. And again, folks, we're not talking politics here. We're just trying to be factual. But this, let's face it, is a political situation. So we're going to have to talk about it one way or the other. But we're just going to lay out the facts here. That's all we're going to do. So that is what they would face if they go down the Netflix path and stay where they are. If they decide to switch, then that has its own set of problems, because now they're probably doing business with someone they don't really want to. And depending on how far they've gotten down the road with Netflix, there could be lawsuit implications with them. True. So now, one way or another, you're going to pay. So I'm not sure. I think if I had to call it right now, they're probably going to stay with Netflix. I'm Ron Burgundy, but I don't want to call it just quite yet. I mean, again, I think we're going to get a full response to this in 2027, but that's where I stand right now.
Yeah, there is a good possibility that could get rejected by the government, which is why I think Paramount is making this push the way they are, because they really believe that their deal has a better shot of going through, because their reasoning is if Netflix gets HBO Max, then they have a monopoly on the streaming platforms. And so they think that they have a better shot of their deal going through. We see you, Z, in the chat. Glad to have you with us. Love it. We all do. So it's good to have everybody with us tonight. You got anything to add to that, Derek, real quick before I add my thoughts?
No, I'm actually curious to get to your thoughts, everybody else's thoughts here, and talk about it from that perspective. Go ahead.
You know what, Z? I agree with that right there. And I was talking with Derek about this earlier. This seems like desperation from Paramount. To me, it seems like the Netflix deal is pretty much a done deal. To me, it seems like Warner Brothers does not want to do business with Paramount. It seems like they have chosen that they want to do the deal with Netflix, because Netflix is also offering them less, and they're still saying, no, we're going to go with this. So to me, it doesn't seem like it's about money. To me, it seems that they just prefer to work with Netflix in this particular scenario. So I think that they're just actually they're really pushing at this one here. I don't think they get it. I think ultimately Netflix gets this, but I do think it'll be interesting to see if this does sway any of the shareholders, but I don't think that it will.
All right.
You know, and Dixie, and that's a good point, because Netflix, I'm glad you actually brought that up, because Netflix is saying that it's not a monopoly because YouTube actually has the majority of streaming. So they're saying that because they have the biggest share, it would not be a monopoly if they got HBO Max. So I'm glad you pointed out that you watch YouTube more.
Look, I think that I like the idea of Netflix having this because, like I said last time, I feel that Netflix will cater more to the fans than Paramount. I'm afraid that Paramount is more of a monopoly and will do things more corporate than what we want to see. I agree with Z. I think Paramount is desperate. I mean, they are throwing everything at it to see what will stick. And I don't see this happening. I think Netflix will take over for Warner Brothers. I think that's the right idea. And I think they will stand by it. I don't think we will see this happen. Now, if Paramount does sneak in and get this, will I be shocked? No. We don't want to get into politics here at all.
I agree with you, Meister. Yeah, there you go.
That's fair.
That is true. That is a big thing. Would they, Netflix, I don't know if they'll drop their price or if they'll raise their prices on this.
I think what'll happen, just to piggyback off that, Josh, I think they'll raise the price, but because you're not paying for HBO Max, I think it'll end up coming out to maybe a slight discount, like for having two services, but you still only got one.
Maybe. Wonder how much. God, that's going to be a huge library, right?
Well, you would think, because they're going to get all of those HBO properties. You're talking that they're going to get the Games of Thrones universe, so that means they'll get all that the back the entire library of Game of Thrones. They'll get House of the Dragon. They'll get a Night of the Seven Kingdoms. They'll have the It prequel. They'll have they'll have DC.
They get all the old stuff too.
What
they
about,
get all the old stuff. They get Sopranos.
What about
Friends?
All that stuff. Like Friends? All of those episodes will go there.
Any of that stuff that's owned there, they'll get it.
Yep.
It's going to be a monster library. And then doesn't HBO also have Discovery?
Well, that's the thing, though, because Netflix's portion, I think, was only going to acquire they weren't going to acquire Discovery. I think that was going to be sold separately in the Netflix.
Oh, really?
If they go with Paramount, it's all in. But if they don't, it's just going to be Warner Brothers and Netflix.
Got it. So that could be that's right. You're right, Derek. I don't know. That's an interesting take, because do you want to just sell all of it and not have to worry about it? You know what I mean, guys? Or do you want,
to me, it looks like Warner Brothers is fine selling it separately, because they keep preferring Netflix over Paramount.
Right.
And you're also right on this, Bob. If Paramount was going to get this probably would have been done a little while ago.
Because they keep throwing the money out there. I mean, let's face it, the monetary value is far superior with Paramount's offer. I mean, that's just a fact. It is. But they keep coming back saying, no, we're going to go with the Netflix deal.
We're not interested. Yeah.
Right.
So let's see. Maybe this newly sweetened pot will change that, but I don't think so. No.
If it hasn't yet, then I don't know what will. And I don't think this is going to do it either. It's a good point.
Yep. That's a crazy amount of money if you think about it. $650 million per quarter.
Per quarter. But that's if they don't get the deal done by the end of 2026.
That's crazy.
So because they're that sure that their deal would go through.
How long? Okay, so say Netflix gets the deal. How long before it can take over? Do we know?
Well, I don't know yet because. Go ahead.
That would take a minimum of like a full takeover. Yes. Everything.
Yes.
Probably about a full year.
Then how is Paramount coming in? Help me understand how Paramount will come in and saying that they could get it done quicker.
No. It depends on what you mean by
specifically
takeover.
The deal.
Yeah, exactly.
The deal itself, they think they could get through. Now, to fully acquire everything, it's going to happen like in waves with either company.
Yeah, that's right. But if we're just talking ink to paper to make deal done, then yes that would be 2026 for this offer.
Are you guys still for Netflix, or are you now leaning towards Paramount?
No, I still think Netflix gets this. Regardless of which one gets it, I don't care at this point.
Okay.
Because I think each has its benefits. But let's see. I think it'll be interesting to watch, but I don't really care who gets it at this point.
I mean, if we're just talking like place your bets, I'm probably with you guys where that stays with Netflix. I can't imagine it changing. But yeah, Bob's right. I mean, do I fully care about how it ends up? Probably not. But I am. This is like a fun sitcom at this point. Like this is like a fun HBO show. This is like Succession. Give it to me more.
There we go.
I like it.
Do you guys think that Paramount is so focused on this because, you know, WB has a rich history and Paramount has a rich history? And if you think about it, Netflix is a relatively new IP when it comes to that. You think that's why they're so...
No, that has nothing to do with it. I'll tell you what this has to do. I'll tell you exactly what this has to do with. It's that a certain someone who sits in the White House right now wants CNN. That's what this is about. I'm telling you that right now. We can go back and forth. I mean, okay, Larry Ellison probably does want Warner Brothers for his own reasons.
Yeah.
But the serious push on this is for the point I just mentioned. I promise you. Now, whether we agree with that decision or not, I'm not here to argue that. I'm just saying I think that is what is driving this fully.
To me, I think it's more they're just trying to. It's more just about acquisitions at this point. I think a lot of that has to do with the merger they've already made with Skydance. And I think this is just them trying to increase the size of their company. And they see an opportunity here to absolutely make a huge dent in streaming and like you said, they would acquire CNN, they would acquire Discovery. So they would get news, they would get a lot of that stuff that they wouldn't have otherwise. And I do think because of current politics that their deal probably does have an easier chance of getting through. But I still think at the end of the day, I think Netflix is who Warner Brothers has decided to go with.
And that's why Larry Ellison wants to buy it too, is because he would put a huge like grip. Let's go back to 13 Channel.
There we go.
Fair enough, my star. But that's why Larry Ellison wants it, because he would own a huge portion of the media landscape. That's why he wants it. But you know, the reason for the rush and getting this done as fast as they are and the pressure, I think goes back to my former point.
Probably right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Anything else, gentlemen?
Nah, I think Netflix gets it.
Yeah.
I do too.
All right.
Let's go to the next thing.
All right. So the next piece of information came out today. This is about officially we're getting The Mummy 4. Now, we've already known this for a little while because this was reported. When was it? Back in November that it was reported? Because we had Blaine on in November and we reported on this.
Yep.
So we found out back in November, but it is official now as they have an actual release date. So it says Academy Award winners Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz are officially returning for a fourth installment of the blockbuster franchise, The Mummy. Universal Pictures has dated the movie, directed by Radio Silence's Matt Bettolini, Halpin, and Tyler Gillett I'm screwed that up royally, for a wide theatrical release on May 19th, 2028. Fraser and Weisz, whose involvement was first reported last fall, have closed deals to reprise their roles as Rick O'Connell and Evelyn O'Connell in the movie. So that is the big piece of news here, is that we have a release date on May 19th, 2028, and those contracts are now official. So we are getting The Mummy 4 with Fraser and Weisz officially.
Signed off.
All right. So what do you guys think? Are you excited to see Mummy 4 with Brendan Fraser coming back?
Oh, absolutely.
Bob, you go ahead and start.
Absolutely. Okay, so first off, to answer Dixie's question, yes, there was a Mummy 3. It was, what was it? The Tomb of the Dragon Emperor or something like that. But it was without Rachel Weisz, and it was not a good film. Most people just tend to ignore that one, and
I didn't even
the fact that we're getting Rachel Weisz back, and you got Brendan Fraser. From my understanding, they're actually ignoring the third film. So it's The Mummy 4, but it's actually going to kind of be a soft reboot as far as that it is now the third film. So yeah, it'll be nice to have these people back in the role. I'm looking forward to it.
It was the Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Yeah, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. There we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I love the first two films. The first one is awesome. The second one isn't as good, but it's fun. And
The Rock, right?
More. What's that?
Yes.
That's the one with The Rock, right? The second one?
Yes, The Rock's in the second one.
Yeah, I saw the first two. I had no idea, Dixie, either. They had a third one.
Yeah, beloved, there was actually 3 Mummy movies, and there was the Scorpion King spin-offs. So
didn't Tom Cruise try to tackle that Mummy movie as well?
Yeah, but it was a reboot, and it was supposed to spawn like a whole monster verse, and the movie was terrible. So
anyway, move on.
So what about you, Josh? You excited about that?
Yeah, I mean, I love the first. I thought the first one was excellent. I liked the second one, and I had no idea there was a third one. So I like that.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
I'm not.
Do not.
I'm not.
The only reason I have it is because I bought one of those packs that had like all of the films in the franchise. So it had, at the time, all the films in the franchise. So it had the Scorpion King, it had the first two, and it had the third one. So that's the only reason I even have it. But it's not good. I don't even watch it.
Got it. Yeah, I don't think I saw any of the side movies like you mentioned, the alternate ones.
You did see the Scorpion King, though, right?
Yeah, I saw the first two.
Some of the worst CGI ever.
Oh, God. I remember seeing both of them in the theater, and then I bought the first one. I'd have seen the first one with Bob.
No. We didn't see the first one together.
We didn't? Or I went with my parents, I think, back in. When did the first one come out? 98?
Let me check.
99.
Oh, wow. Okay, I wasn't.
99.
99. And then Scorpion King came out in like 02 with The Rock, right?
Somewhere around there, because it came out. It was between 02 and 03, somewhere around there.
Okay. Yeah, because that kind of started his career in terms of movies.
Because his first role was in The Mummy 2.
Right.
As the Scorpion King, and then he did the Scorpion King movie.
Right. Derek, did we get to you? I know Bob asked me, did I get to you?
I'll make mine fast. Yeah, why not, man? Let's have some fun. I mean, we go back to seeing what's in that well, that nostalgia well, one more time. Put that bucket in, raise it up, see what you get. But you know what? Look, some stuff we're always going to love in terms of the nostalgia well. So, oh man.
Wow. Good Lord. My God.
We love you, Dixie.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the summary. That's pretty much it.
Lord, coming from a guy who lives in his mom's basement still. Jeez. Good Lord.
You live in your wife's basement.
You know what? Shut up, Derek. Give up on you. Good. Horrible human being. Anyway, did we find out who's directing this? Did I miss that?
Well, yeah, I butchered their names.
Oh, that was the one. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
it was an honest attempt,
Bob. Interesting. I wonder what comes out in May 2028 besides this. Like
the Batman Part 2.
Yeah.
Well, for now.
Yeah, right.
No, because it's coming out in 2027, but once it gets delayed.
Yeah.
Just for Josh.
One more time.
Notice we haven't heard anything lately about filming with Batman. I'm sure
it's supposed to start here in the next couple of months.
I thought it started already.
No, I already told you, Josh, it didn't start. And you keep insisting that it started.
I want this so bad. It just calm down.
Who knows? All right, let's go on to our second topic of the night. Something fun.
Hold on, we have more news.
Wait.
Oh, we have more news?
Yes.
Josh, we talked about this beforehand.
I forgot you added that. Okay, I apologize.
Okay, so we have some new Spider-Noir images. Hold on. Let's see. I had them here.
Good job, Bob.
Refresh.
Yeah, hold on.
Here are some images. Oh, sorry, we don't have them.
Shut up, Josh. You can.
I had them here.
What fight me, Derek? I give up on you. I'm done. I am.
Okay,
done.
here they are.
Here we are.
Okay, so we've got Nicolas Cage there as Ben Reilly. Now, on these images, they're actually going around with both the color version and the black and white version because they're actually releasing it both in color and in black and white. So you get your choice here. I kind of am looking forward to seeing it in black and white. I mean, it is Spider-Noir.
I mean, Dixie's going to be happy. He grew up watching TV in black and white, so it's perfect.
Shut up, Josh. It's a noir. So
you shut up, Bob.
Josh's next yearly job performance.
I love how you guys. I give up. Wow.
All right. So anyway, so we got him in here is Ben Reilly. There's his private investigator office. I think this image looks pretty cool here.
That's a good one.
I like that.
That's cool.
Got a Batman flair to it there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. There's another look at him.
Good shot.
I think this is supposed to be Robbie.
Okay.
Okay. No idea.
I think this is supposed to be Felicia Harding or their version of Felicia Harding.
Really?
That's my understanding. I could be wrong on that.
Looks pretty good so far.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who this character is supposed to be. But these are the images so far. So yeah, kind of like that right there.
I think it looks cool. All right, so let's start with Derica. What do you think? What do you know about Spider-Noir? Are you excited for this? Excited,
yes. I think based off what we're seeing just with the pictures, I'm already feeling like I'm going to be a sucker for this. This looks great. It's kind of, I mean, it's got that noir, like, I feel like it's going to be like a murder mystery feel to it, which, you know, we haven't had something like that old school in quite some time. So now that Spider-Man's going to get a good twist with it, I'm game. This looks like a lot of fun. I will take this over Nicolas Cage trying to play John Madden any day of the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say this: they're saying that it's supposed to release here in the spring. They haven't officially given the release date, but it's supposed to be on Amazon later this spring. So, yeah, I'm getting more excited the more I'm seeing about it. This looks like it could be interesting. Yeah,
Meister actually is speaking on a good blend here.
So yes.
With the
I agree.
If it's like that, Meister, this is going to be good.
Yeah, give it to me, man. I'm up for it. Excited.
What do you think, Josh?
I'm excited. This looks very interesting. I like the story. I agree with the whole Sin City vibe. It looks
you like the story?
Really cool. But just based on what, you know, having this new type of Spider-Man character.
Oh, so you mean like you mean you like the tone?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like story. I'm like, I don't even know anything about the story yet.
No, but just about like what it could be, you know.
Absolutely, beloved. Yes, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I think he could be good for this. Better than him playing this instead of Superman.
Well, keep in mind, I mean, he's already voiced the Spider-Noir character in Into the Spider-Verse. Now, from my understanding, though, this is in the Into the Spider-Verse, he's actually a variant of Peter Parker. In this version, he's Ben Reilly, so it's not actually his character from the Into the Spider-Verse. It's just the same actor playing this version of Spider-Noir. So
different version of it, yeah. But it did get that popular based off those movies. Those movies are excellent, by the way. They are great.
And I did read that given the theme that they're kind of going for, the tone and the time period and everything, they're not calling him Spider-Man. They're calling him the Spider. So
okay, not against it. Works for me. Yeah.
I mean, just look at that image. I mean, come on, that looks great.
Badass.
I'm getting kind of like Batman the Animated Series feel as well with this.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, that's like a poster I would have had in my room as a kid, for sure.
It's really cool.
That's awesome.
Really cool.
Yeah.
All right. So very good, Kat. So when do we know? When's this coming out?
Spring is what they're saying. So, and this will be on Amazon.
Nice.
We don't have an actual release date. They're just saying it'll release this spring.
That sounds like a series that we need to be reviewing on this show.
Yes. And the cool thing about that is because it's Amazon, it'll probably be weekly.
Good. That's good.
Good indeed. Oh, slow it down. Thank you very much.
All right, let's go on to our next topic. All right, so go ahead, Bob. Would you rather? My favorite topic.
All right, so we have circled back to our Would You Rather segment. And for this week's question, I think this is going to be pretty straightforward from all of us. But anyway, would you rather have more time or more money?
How much time are we thinking?
Well, it just says have more time. So,
okay, I know what Bob's going to say, but all right, Derica, what do you think? Or if you want to defer to Bob.
No, hold on. My immediate response to this is more time. My immediate one. But you guys saw the movie Death Becomes Her, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember the end scene when Bruce Willis kind of goes like, dude, I don't think we should live forever. Like everybody else is just going to start passing away around me. And then what else is going to be left? And he's not wrong on that. Maybe we shouldn't, we're not supposed to live forever on this world. So if we can't, then give me more money.
Well,
just real quick before I give mine, the chat is chiming in on this. Beloved says more time. But like Meister's response, more money buys you more time.
That's, you know what? That's fair too.
And Dixie, more time. For me, give me more money. Simply because I kind of agree with Meister. I think that if I had more money and I didn't have to work, then I'd have more time to myself to do the things that I wanted to do. I mean, I would still work, but I would work on a part-time basis and I'd have more time to do the things that I want to do. So I do think there is a point to Meister's comment there that more money buys you more time.
All right.
More money.
More money. Yeah. More money. And I agree. I think if you have lots of money and you don't have to work as much, you'll have less stress and live longer.
I wouldn't work at all if I had more money.
I mean, how much, if you won the lottery, Derek, would you work at all or would you just be done?
Not 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay? No. At all.
Would you buy the 49ers if you had all the money in the world?
Oh, no. That's too risky of a deal. No. No. I don't know. No, I don't know what that would add up to. Listen, I love watching football and I love talking football. Owning football is an entirely different discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. For me, I would work though, simply because I'd get bored if I didn't at least do a little something.
It's true, you do get bored easily.
Well, and just the thing, when I say work, what do you think doing this show is and running this channel? It's work.
That's a good point, but at least it's work you'd want to do. I guess there's that,
Yeah, you see, and that's the thing. I would do work that I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I feel like I'd be a lot like the Big Lebowski guys, and I just hang out at the bowling alley.
Oh, that'd be so much fun. We would get a beach house, just chill out.
No, you would get a beach house and just chill out.
You wouldn't want to
spend time on a beach with you, Josh?
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not. If I'm getting a beach house, it's not going to be anywhere near you.
You know what? You guys are jerks. Good Lord, I've never met two men. I have met.
You met people than us, please.
Yeah, no comment.
You can't quit us. Knock it off.
You love us too much, and we love you too much.
Yeah, exactly. You don't get bored. I retired very early. I mean, it depends. Like, I agree with Dixon. Like, if you're a golfer, like, oh my God, I'd spend my weeks on the golf course. Bob doesn't play golf, though. You're more at the casino. You'd be at the casino.
Yeah.
I'm like those little old people that you see at the casino. Yes.
Oh my God.
I called Bob last week on his week off, and he was at the casino.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah,
excellent.
Yeah, that was a good day.
And Bob is funny. When he wins, I will get a call, And I'll be like, what's going on? Oh, nothing. Just left the casino. Did you win? Yes, I did.
Meister, thank you very much for that last comment. That rug really did time the Rue together, did it not? Thank you.
Oh, we got to watch The Big Lebowski. I think
that needs to be a review.
Yeah, that'll be one to do. So anyway, so that was our would you rather question for the week.
Very good.
Josh?
Oh,
next?
The next topic. Sorry. Well, this is going to be fun. So as we all know, it was the Super Bowl this past Sunday. Could call it a blowout. At the beginning,
could call it a blowout. It was a blowout.
At the beginning of the season, before we even started this chat, we always tend to give our predictions. And so tonight we wanted to kind of go back and look at who we thought was going to be in the Super Bowl, who was going to win. We also want to give our opinion about this year's Super Bowl. Also, we want to go over the commercials, which commercials and trailers were our favorites, maybe what we didn't like. So a little bit of everything. So Bob, what do you want to work on?
All right. So real quick, I just want to, I had to go back to our episode that we did with the predictions and just kind of pull those out to see who we picked because it was so long ago. I'll be honest, there were a couple that I forgot I had picked, and I know it's the same with you guys. So just to kind of go over that real quick, as far as the AFC goes, all three of us picked Buffalo to win the AFC East. We were all wrong, but they did make the playoffs.
Yes.
We all picked Baltimore to win the North. We were completely wrong there. We all picked Houston to win the AFC South. Again, they did make the playoffs, but we were wrong there. Yep. Josh, you picked KC to win the West. Derek and I did pick Denver. So Derek and I, we were right there. And our wild card teams, Josh, you had Denver, Jacksonville, and the Chargers. Derek, you had New England. And I actually went back and you said that you specifically said nobody would see New England coming. So you had them in the wild card. You also had the Bengals and you had KC. So don't celebrate too much.
Yeah, I better shut up.
I had KC, the Steelers, and the Chargers as my wild cards. So I was right with the Steelers. All three of us had Buffalo in the AFC Championship game. Josh, you had them facing Denver with Buffalo winning. Derek, you had them facing Kansas City with Kansas City winning and going to the Super Bowl. I had Buffalo against KC in the conference championship. And I had Buffalo winning going to the Super Bowl. The NFC, all three of us had the Eagles winning the East. Mm-hmm. Josh, you had Detroit winning the North. Derek and I had Green Bay winning the North. Josh, you had Atlanta winning the NFC South. I had Derek and I both had Tampa Bay. Josh, you had Arizona winning the AFC or the NFC West. Derek, I know you hated to do it, but you picked Seattle to win the NFC West.
Yeah,
I picked the 49ers. Our wild card teams were Green Bay, or Josh, your wild card teams were Green Bay, Washington, and Minnesota.
Oh God.
Yours were Washington, Detroit, and the Rams. I had Detroit, Washington, and Atlanta. We all had, Josh,
you had Atlanta. You made fun of me about Atlanta.
Josh, shut up.
Shut up.
Josh and Derek had the Eagles in the NFC Championship. Josh, you had them against Detroit with Detroit winning. Derek, you had them against Green Bay with the Eagles winning. And I had the Lions in Tampa Bay. I was really off. And I had Detroit winning. Our Super Bowl picks, Josh, you had Buffalo and Detroit. You had Detroit winning the whole thing. Wow. Derek, you had Kansas City and the Eagles. You had the Eagles winning the whole thing. And I had Buffalo and Detroit, and I had Buffalo winning the whole thing. So needless to say, our picks sucked.
Oh, Derek, what he said. What did he say about Chicago at the beginning of the year?
Yes. Derek did say that there was no way in hell that Chicago was going to win their division or make the playoffs.
Wow, Derek.
Hey, they still lost, didn't they?
No, you can't say that.
Shut up, Josh. They lost.
Say that.
Shut up.
You said so, horrible.
So we'll make some more picks, of course, next year, but our picks going into the season sucked.
So. All right. So let's talk about the Super Bowl. Let's talk about some of the commercials first. Bob, what was some of your favorite commercials? Which ones did you not like?
There were 3 commercials to me that really stuck out, and I'm not counting any of the trailers or anything like that. If I had to say any of the trailers, it would probably be Project Hail Mary was the one that interested me the most. But either that one or Disclosure Day, I thought that one had a pretty good teaser. But as far as the commercials go, that Dunkin' commercial, well, with Ben Affleck, and it had Joey from Friends and Ted Danson from Cheers, Jennifer Aniston. So that one was good.
Tom Brady.
The Budweiser commercial with the Clydesdale and the bald eagle.
Yeah,
that looked really cool. As he's taking care of the little eagle, and then you find out when he grows up that it's actually a bald eagle. So I thought that was really cool. And then my favorite commercial was the Jurassic Park Xfinity commercial, where they're showing the park coming down, and all of a sudden the Xfinity guy shows up and says, "Oh, well, here, let's get you back online." And everything comes back online before all the dinosaurs break out. And you see them it becomes like an amusement park, and you've got Alan Grant like, "Mr. Hammond, I happily endorse your park." So I thought that was my favorite commercial.
Very cool. Jericho?
I didn't care about the commercials. I didn't want anything to do to support this.
Okay, fine. I'll go next.
I liked one commercial, but I saw it before even the Super Bowl.
What?
It was the Anthropic commercial.
Which one?
The
Anthropic one. That there was a guy who was asking AI like therapy questions, like how do I have a better relationship with my mom? And it looked like a therapist, but it was actually AI. And so AI was like, "You should try asking her out for a walk," and all these things. And then it turns to, "However, if you're into moms, you should check out this site for raging cougars."
I must have stepped away during that one because I don't remember.
I'll send it to you guys. And then the guy goes, "I'm sorry, what?"
That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll send it to you guys.
All right, what about you, Josh?
So, as you guys know, I had kind of an emergency on Sunday, so it was tough to watch all the commercials. I will say the ones I liked and some of the things I didn't like. I love the Dunkin' Donuts one. That one I did see. I thought that's the greatest. Mm-hmm. Seeing all those characters come back, especially Ted Danson. I mean, come on. And George Costanza. I actually liked, what's the other one I saw? Oh, the Chris Hemsworth one. Where
that one was pretty good too.
That was good. He's like stuck in the pool and like AI and the snake. And I thought, excuse me, I thought that was a very good commercial. What other one that I could see? I agree with Bob. I did see the Budweiser one with the Clydesdale and the bald eagle.
Yeah, that one was cool.
That was very good. Trailers. Oh, I just got to tell you, that Mandalorian trailer was crap.
Yes, the Mandalorian trailer was crap. Well, I just want to say
30 seconds.
Back, baby.
Woo! I don't know what they are thinking. What are you trying to do? You got Sam Elliott talking, and it's just like it's a Western. It was a 30-second. You should have done a blowout trailer to make everyone interested. And I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting mad about this.
Abusive boyfriend coming back to get you. This is your abusive boyfriend coming back to give you what you apparently need.
How freaking
agreed, Meister.
Dumb.
Yes, if any movie looked good, it was the Project Hail Mary.
I want to see
that one. Looks good.
We'll probably review that one because I actually do want to
review that one.
Yeah, that one looks good. That's one that we should watch.
Really
I think that and Bride of Frankenstein will probably review. Hopefully, maybe.
We'll see about the Bride, but definitely Project Hail Mary. We got to have Lily back on for that one because we know she's really excited about that one.
Which one? Bride?
Project Hail Mary.
Yeah. And then what else? Yeah, that was just ridiculous. I don't understand. I thought we were getting like a Toy Story 5 trailer. We didn't get that. Yeah, I didn't know Spider-Man. It's like the Super Bowl used to be like huge for trailers. Huge. And what was the biggest trailer?
There were some trailers. There was the Supergirl teaser. They had yeah, exactly. I mean, there were some trailers, but yeah, I mean, look, there wasn't any that wowed me or anything like that.
Was there a Doritos commercial that I missed, by the way? Any Doritos commercial?
Maybe. I don't remember one.
They usually do. Josh Filoni, Disney says the worst thing in the world. Yes. You know what, Dixie? You're right.
Filoni.
You know what? You're right, Dixie. You're right. I'm just watching AI. That's all I'm watching. Unreal. It's ridiculous.
Well, you deserve that after just gushing over Star Wars.
I know.
A couple weeks ago. So
I'm going to give my prediction. I think they're destroying Star Wars. I think they're just going to.
Oh, now they're destroying it. First it's back. Now they're destroying it.
I think they're just going to bury it in the ground.
Josh, stay on track. We're talking about the Super Bowl.
Sorry. Anyway, I thought the game itself was boring. I was very glad to see New England lose because, as you know, I'm a Dolphins fan. They're our rival. I don't mind Vrabel that much, but still, I didn't want to see them win. Seahawks, I mean, you know what? I've sat and watched many of games with Bob, and he's always said, you know what? Offense wins games, defense wins championships. And Seattle had that defense. They dominated. And who knows? They could repeat if, they stick with that defense. Yes, you know what? You're right, Dixie. I'm just going to agree with you. I'm already. They could have had a great trailer. They screwed. What are they going to wait for? May 19th to go ahead?
Well, maybe, Josh, just maybe. But look, it's back to the game. It was a pretty boring game up until I'd say about the fourth quarter, and it looked like maybe New England might make a run, but once May threw that interception, that pretty much sealed it there. Yeah.
I'm slowly liking Josh better. Here we go. That's right, Dixie. Join me.
Keep agreeing that Star Wars is dead, and Dixie's gonna like you, man.
Oh, it's dead. It's dead. They will release the next trailer like May the 4th and be like, check it out. It's coming out in 2 weeks.
Well, they might, Josh. They just might.
No, the first thing that Josh Filoni does on his own, Josh's going to think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Exactly.
No.
Yes, Josh. Abusive boyfriend. Okay, you keep going back to him.
Good Lord.
But back to the game. The game itself wasn't that exciting for most of it, but it was impressive as to how good Seattle's defense was. I mean, I knew they were really good. I didn't expect them to dominate like that, though. Yeah. I thought it would be a closer game, but it was a blowout. So impressive win for Seattle.
Derek, what do you think, Mr. NFC West fan?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, you're not happy with. So you were going for New England.
I hated the game. I hated the winner. I hated all of
it. Right. But he still watched it.
Okay.
Some, yeah. Until I
don't
had
think
to
watched
leave.
all of it.
Then I had to wash my hair.
Derek, tell us real quick about your experience. You went with the family on Saturday too. Can you tell us just a quick thing? What'd you think?
Yeah, that was cool. So I went to the Super Bowl experience. And as it was hosted in Santa Clara, they did a huge expo in the Moscone Center up in San Francisco. And I got to say, they did a killer job.
Yeah.
A really killer job. They had like anything you wanted to like feel about football, this place pretty much had it. The Lombardi Trophy, that line was 2.5 hours long.
You never saw it.
No, that's fine. I didn't want to wait 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Then they had a whole exhibit just for the championship rings, which is also really cool. They had one for the Hall of Fame rings, also very cool.
Yeah.
They had, obviously, I saw Kirk Cousins. That was something.
You ran into him?
No, I was walking past and he was on this big stage and I was just like, everybody's waving at him and he waved at all of us back. Yeah.
I got to ask you, Derek, you like that?
Kind of.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it, Bob.
Fine, Josh. Whatever. All right. Anyway.
All
right. So anyway, the other experiences that were really fun. They had a whole bunch of players there, but we didn't get to see him. Unfortunately, the timing just didn't work. The games that they had were super cool. They give you a virtual reality experience where you can put, the thing on your face, and you're basically a quarterback. And apparently,
that's cool.
Like it's the real deal. Like defensive linemen are running at you, and you actually have to try to pass your player. And it's funny watching kids do it, especially because they usually just run around. They don't throw. So it's funny watching them. They've got all the jerseys of all the players. They had really old school jerseys. Like I got to see like a John Elway jersey and a Steve Young jersey, and that was pretty awesome. They did a very good job, a really, really, really good job at that whole Super Bowl experience. So round of applause. They did great.
Very cool. Remember that commercial, the Michael Vick experience, the virtual reality? Do you guys remember where you sit in the chair and like it takes you through the game? That would have been a cool little ride if they had ever done that.
The Michael Vick experience turned into something very different now, didn't it?
It did. All right, Bobo, anything else you would like to elaborate on?
Did anybody watch the halftime show?
Yeah.
Just curious.
Pieces
I didn't watch it. But I'm not a big fan of the halftime shows most of the time. I actually watched the Turning Point USA alternative, and for me, it's because that I prefer more when it's like single bands or that band is the focus. And I've talked to you about this, Josh, year in and year out about the Super Bowl. I hate how they have this artist popping up in this one and this one and this one and this one. And it's just such an extravagant thing that I prefer when it's more focused on a single band. And so I liked the alternative because it was more focused on the music instead of the spectacle of it. Now, I did see some clips from it. The set designs looked pretty cool, but I didn't see the show, so I can't really comment on it. But then again, I didn't watch the one before, and I didn't watch the one before that. I'm usually not a big fan of the halftime shows.
But you watched the other one you just said.
Yeah, I did. I watched the alternative, but again, it was because it was more focused on the music itself. So I enjoyed that a little bit more.
Derek, any thoughts?
Oh, it was fine from what I saw. I mean, it was actually pretty cool. It was cool. Like that man, he just went up and took a shot with this old lady. Like he built this building, and it was like this little lady running a bar, and she was pouring shots. And this little old lady, like it looked like a Puerto Rican grandma. And Bad Bunny just walks up and takes a shot with her. That was pretty great.
Cool. It was a great halftime show. Great halftime.
Well, see, my idea of a halftime show is I go back to like Michael Jackson, Prince, Paul McCartney, U2, some of those where it was one artist that was the focus, and I enjoy those a lot more.
But Lady Gaga was only on for a few minutes. That was it.
No, but it just year in and year out. And Josh, you're acting like I'm telling you something that's blowing your mind. You know, every single year we talk about it. You ask me about the halftime show, and I tell you I didn't like it.
I bet you guys are like that.
There you go, Meister. You see, Prince was one of the best ones. I love Prince's halftime show.
Yeah, that's like one of. I think that's still one of the like best of like all time. Like still 3 best like ever. It's awesome.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. The Michael Jackson one I thought was awesome. The
U2 one was great.
Yes, the U2 that's actually my favorite.
Yeah. U2 was great. Yeah, Prince was great. Michael Jackson was great.
Paul McCartney did great. It's always good to see. I've seen Paul McCartney 3 times.
Aerosmith was awesome.
No, that was a stretch. Okay, you didn't need to take it that far.
Well, I liked it, so sorry.
I know. Therein lies the problem.
Bite me.
I'll tell you this much. I know where you'll like to see Bad Bunny is in April at an event we'll all be watching against Logan Paul.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't have even known who Bad Bunny was if it wasn't for WWE.
I think that's where a lot of people first met him, honestly.
Probably,
yeah. And to this day, he went up against who was that? Damian Priest up in his hometown in Puerto Rico.
And great wrestler.
He got brutalized in that match. So
yeah,
I'm glad I got to meet him there, and shout out to him for not only being a popular musician, but taking bumps and kendo stick shots.
No, he did great. He did great.
Yeah.
All right.
You just muted yourself, Josh.
I accidentally just muted myself.
You're finally learning.
That's somebody who doesn't know what he's talking about. Anyway, anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
We move on to next year, and hopefully neither of those teams will be in it.
Go Dolphins.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, actually, I'm making my pick right now. Carolina versus Cincinnati.
We'll make predictions after off season and all that stuff.
That's to say, did you just go? Yes, predictions. Playoffs.
Josh, look at the private chat.
I'm going to look at that now.
Good God, man. Do you have to do it? Turn your camera off and look in the mirror behind you.
You know what? You're just jealous because I have hair and you don't.
Oh, man.
Lord, who cares?
Why would we be jealous of not being able to handle hair if we had it?
Yeah. All right, let's go on to our next topic. All right. So are you guys going to go on to the private chat?
No, I didn't get a chance to talk with Derek about it. I've been busy all day. So because Josh is afraid that we're cheating because we get the chat's answer.
How are we cheating?
Because you're looking to see what Dixie's saying and you're agreeing with Dixie.
I'm not going on any private chat. I'm going to stay right here. Thank you very much.
Okay, so there we go. Give us the question, Josh.
All right, this is the question. Going on the same theme as Spider-Man tonight, since we talked about Spider-Man Noir.
Okay.
They were supposed to make a Spider-Man 4. They thought about it. And Vulture was supposed to be the villain. Who was going to play Vulture in Spider-Man 4?
I do remember this.
I was about to scream out Vulture as soon as you started talking Spider-Man 4. Okay.
I think I got it.
Just look, Derek. Are you
No,
looking?
I didn't just look, Josh.
Okay.
All right. I got an idea, but I don't think it's him.
Wait, hold on.
Wow, Meister's got nothing.
All right.
Okay.
I've got an idea, but
now I'm mixed up.
Okay. You know what?
Hold on.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna say. Well, hold on. Derek and I are talking amongst ourselves here. Derek, I'm thinking Ben Kingsley.
Okay.
That's probably wrong, though.
I remember hearing. Okay, see, now I'm messed up because actually, what's funny is that I thought about down to 2 names, and I thought Ben Kingsley was actually one of them.
Okay, who's the other name you're thinking?
Okay, for some odd reason, this name keeps popping up into my head, and I want to say it was like John Malkovich or somebody like that.
You know what? I think you might be right on that one. Hold on.
I don't know. I could be dead wrong.
You know what? Okay, I'm going to go with your answer because I now that you mentioned that, it might be John Malkovich. Okay. Gosh.
How about this? I'll say Ben Kingsley. You say John Malkovich, Bob. Then we'll see if one of us gets it right.
No, okay. We're throwing out the 2 names, Ben Kingsley or John Malkovich.
Give me one answer.
All right, fine. Let's go with John Malkovich. Let's go with John Malkovich. Right. It is John Malkovich.
Oh, Derek.
Yep.
Did I get it?
Sorry. Yep. John Malkovich they were going to have him play. I think they even had set him up. I think Derek looked it up. I'm just saying I saw him.
I didn't look it up, Josh.
No, but I'll say this. As soon as Derek mentioned it, I did remember reading something about that. That's why I was like, that's why I went with that answer.
I thought Bob was right. I honestly thought it was Ben Kingsley.
So
yeah,
all right.
John Malkovich. Everyone was
that's a good question, Josh.
Yeah,
very good question, but
you bunch of losers.
Didn't look it up, Dixie.
See, I told you. Thank you, Dixie.
I was answering another email.
Oh, no way. You went like this. Come on, Derek. Just be honest with us.
Josh, I didn't look.
See, just because Josh likes to cheat, he thinks everybody else does too. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we'll go back and watch. Don't worry.
Okay,
All right.
fine.
Oh, I
We'll
did
go back and
something
watch.
this week. Got to make it even harder.
All right. Josh, what are you doing?
Sorry. All right, let's go to the final.
No. You're not going to bust my chops after that and get away with that. Absolutely not.
Thank you, beloved.
Okay.
Why can't you guys be like beloved?
What?
Yeah, see, I'll say this, beloved. He did get me thinking on that one.
If I looked it up, Josh, then why would I think Ben Kingsley was the right answer?
That's a good point because he was going to go with Ben Kingsley. So
You should have. Would have been nice.
Oh my God, you're a moron. I said, I'll go with Ben Kingsley. Bob, you go with John Malkovich.
No, but you have to be together on this.
Well, we did. We went with John Malkovich.
You did.
So,
God, raging moron.
No, it was a good question, Josh. Good question.
All right, thank you.
Josh, are you going to lead us into the
I
next?
said it before. I said, let's go to the final topic of the night, and you just stood there.
What?
Or do we have a for you? And I just want to make sure. Who was it that recommended this, Bob?
Oh yeah, Meister recommended this movie.
So yes. So there's a show going on. I have a lot of things going on. Sorry. Anyway, so we actually watched a fantastic movie from 1986, Wildcats, with the beautiful Goldie Hawn. Just a phenomenal movie. It was, I believe, the first time I had seen it.
Oh, this is your first time? Because I remember seeing this years ago. I hadn't watched it since I was a teenager, though.
Maybe clips of it. I don't know. I'm just gonna say I don't think I've seen it. So anyway, let's go around the room. Let's start out with Bob. Bob, what did you think about this movie?
All right. So let me say this. I don't think this is necessarily a good movie. This is a fun movie. Okay. This is truly a product of its time because every single stereotype and politically incorrect thing that you can think of is in this movie. But it is fun because it is a product of the 80s. This is something in which nobody cared about stuff like that back during this time.
You know, Dixie, I'm trying my hardest to like
you. To be fair, all of our picks were pretty bad. So I'm gonna I'll give Josh a pass on that one.
You've got Jay Cutler as your profile pick. Come on.
But anyway, I do think that this was a fun movie. But like I said, I don't think this is a movie that could be made today. If you tried to make it, it just wouldn't hit. Now, part of what makes this movie fun, I think Goldie Hawn gives a pretty good performance as Coach McGrath. What was her name? Molly McGrath, right?
Yes.
So and you and I kind of talked about this earlier, Derek. One of the things that I like is that I don't like she's a girls track coach who gets to become the football coach of this high school team, kind of in a real bad part of town and whatnot. So she's got a lot of students that are skipping class, or they're real hard nosed and whatnot. So it's not what she expects when she's going there, and she takes the job because nobody else will take it. But she's definitely qualified for the job because she grew up around football. She's very knowledgeable on the sport. She knows offenses and defenses, and so she's prepared to actually teach them if they will just give her an opportunity. And what she does to earn their respect, throughout the early part of the movie, I thought was pretty cool. She outruns them on that track, which I thought was hilarious. She's willing to go into, the hard parts of town and whatnot in order to find the quarterback and whatnot. She even buys a set of hubcaps from some guy who's trying to rip her off. I think she's a really cool character. I liked. I thought she gave a pretty good performance. And then, of course, there is the subplot with her and the ex-husband, where he's wanting to take her kids away from her because he thinks that her job is putting her kids into a bad situation and whatnot. So yeah, overall, I liked her character and what was going on with her. I also liked some of the familiar faces that you saw. Of course, you see Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes. Derek, you brought it up. We had, I can't remember the actor's name, but you had Bubba from Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
who was the quarterback.
Vander.
What was the name? What was the name of the actor who played the principal again?
Nipsey Russell.
Yes, he was great in this.
Was he in Coming to America?
No, I don't think
he
so.
wasn't.
He wasn't the boss at McDonald's.
No, he wasn't McDowell, and it wasn't McDonald's. It was McDowell's. Remember
Golden Arcs?
Yes, where they have the Big Mick. But anyway, so you had a lot of familiar faces. I didn't know this, but this was actually Woody Harrelson's first movie. Now, he was already a star from Cheers, but this was his first motion picture. So I thought that was kind of cool that to find that out. The biggest complaint I do have about the movie is I don't think there's enough football action in the movie. I think I would have liked to have seen more plays where she was actually, drawing up plays and you saw the offense running them at like key moments in the game and stuff like that. Instead, most of the games felt like little montages, basically. So I would have preferred to see some of that. But the characters themselves are fun. They're over the top.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. My favorite character was Finch, who wants to get paid for everything. He wants to get paid to play. He wants to get paid to get a ride home. My favorite line in the whole movie is when he's at her house and she's arguing with the ex-husband, and he's sitting there saying, well, if you pay me, I'll $20, I can go home this way. Or if you pay me here, I can go this way. And she's like, Finch, be quiet. And then she's still arguing with the ex-husband. And she says to him, you know what? If I didn't think you'd use it against me, I'd punch you in the face right now. And Finch is like, I'll do it for $10.
By the way, Derek, did you recognize Finch? What movie he was in?
Was he in a Police Academy movie?
Yeah, I forgot that. Josh reminded me about.
Yeah, Police in the van with a yumma.
He was in 4 and 5, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
So the movie itself, it's definitely dated, but it's got some fun stuff in it. I thought it was hilarious. Again, is it a good movie? That's remains to be seen. But I did think it was funny. I had a fun time with it, and it'd been so long since I've seen it. I had a good time with it, so I liked it.
All right, Derrico, what did you think?
I was telling Bob this earlier. Female comics were not commonplace back when we were growing up. And lead female comic roles were even harder to find. And I got to tell you, Goldie Hawn is the first one I remember being like, she is a funny lead woman.
Yeah.
And that's how I'll always remember her as. I know she's just some drama stuff here and there, but she's just funny. She's always been funny. And this movie is no different. And the cool part about like Goldie Hawn is that it seems like, and forgive my language here, but it seems like she doesn't mind taking some shit.
No.
like fine, like lay it on me, like give me your best shot, dude. I'll take it. And she gets shot after shot after shot in this movie, and somehow keeps getting up, which is the kind of the whole spirit of her being the coach and her being the coach of this team. And I think that the team is great. I forgot about how many people are in this movie. I forgot Wesley Snipes is in this. I forgot Woody Harrelson is in this. I forgot LL Cool J is in this. Oh,
yes.
Briefly,
was he? I totally missed him.
The rapper, yeah. That's him.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Good eye. Good. I had no idea.
So I like this movie. For those who are easily offended, you're probably going to want to change the channel because
Yeah.
This one, if you're easily offended, this one can catch you.
Yeah, because it is, like I said, it's a product of its time.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at this movie with a modern day lens, you're gonna definitely say, oh, well, this is that. This is politically incorrect. This is rough. But if yeah, I agree with you, Dixie, because nobody was offended back in those days. You could just watch a movie and just enjoy it for what it was. And I think that's the case here.
Well, and I love some of the magic of Goldie Hawn is like the expressions that she can make with her face. She is so animated. That had to be why she became a lead, was because of how animated she could make herself. And still does sometimes, like depending on what she's in. But yeah, she was a great lead character, funny as the day is long, and played off her cast really, really well.
Yes,
like the way she could work situations comedy wise, she's underrated, man. She was ahead of her time, and I'm glad we got to watch her really shine in this. What else? I'm going to close this because someone's entering.
No. Bring it on, Derek.
No.
There comes that kidnapper again.
Come on, let's see who your kidnapper is. Come on.
I have to eat supper. Being forced to.
Oh my God.
What else? The principal is probably my favorite character. I love Nipsey Russell. When Goldie Hawn goes, well, maybe if I could, see some of my assistant coaches, we could get, a better feel for the team. Yep. Yeah.
The girl just.
Yeah.
We brought you your meal.
That's exactly what you were talking about, Derek. We agree with you, beloved. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly, beloved. Right. And then what does he else say? Well, what did she say? And like the way he Nipsey Russell just gives her that
she's like, well, when I get my assistant coaches,
yeah.
And when he first meets her, there's 2 Doberman chasing after her.
Oh, that was funny. That's security when the security guards aren't here.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was just about to chain them up. I didn't realize you were here.
You get your asses down and shut up.
And then I love it. He's trying to sell her the peanut brittle. He's like, would you like to buy some peanut brittle? And then towards the end of the movie, he's like, we finally got new uniforms thanks to all of y'all that bought the peanut brittle.
Yeah, that's right. Those are cool uniforms too.
Yeah.
Dude, what about the cheerleaders, man? The cheerleaders, they're sitting there. They're like, you got no alibi. You ugly. You ugly.
Yeah, like UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You're ugly. You're ugly.
There are some movies that were just meant, I guess, for our time.
Yes,
this was one of them.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, again, I'm like Bob. I hadn't seen this in God knows how long.
I was a teenager, dude. I think I was probably about 15, 16 the last time I saw this. So we're talking gosh. Yeah, we're talking 30 years, man.
Yeah, it's 13 or 14 when I saw
You're
this.
old, Bob.
Yeah. Well, what are you, young?
Yeah, I know you're the same age, man.
Now I'm the same age. You tell me I'm the younger brother, but
yes, you are little brother in our dynamic, not by age.
My age.
Derek's the oldest. Anyway, all right. Anything else, Bobo?
You know what, man? Like I said, this is just fun, dude. Back to some of the stuff they do in the movie. Like I said, Finch, he's always trying to get paid. I love in the middle of the championship game, he's on the opponent's sideline and he's like, "Hey, coach," talking to the other coach. He's like, "What are you doing over here?" He's like, "Oh man, I don't play unless they pay me."
Oh God, I got so many funny parts. The more you guys are talking, the more I'm thinking of things.
That's why I say it's fun, even if it's not necessarily a good movie. It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta say, is it my turn now, Bob, or do you have anything else to say?
Go.
I love that. The funny part is when they have that one coach who was going to coach instead of Goldie Hawn, and she's like, "Do you know what a nickel defense is?" And he just looks.
Home ec teacher.
Yeah, the home ec teacher.
The home ec. Well, what about penetration? Hey, we don't say that here. So I thought that was awesome. The other part is when she first of all, only in the 80s would she get in a van with all those guys and get to the place and they're trying to break into the house. Well, don't you have a key? No, my grandmother's in the hospital.
What didn't he say? His mother was in the hospital, right?
No, his grandmother.
Mother? Was it grandmother? But he's like, oh, she needs her favorite nightgown. Yeah. So we need to get it.
And then she's hanging from the thing. Drop down. No, I can't. Just drop down. And then thrown in the dumpster. And she's like, will you play for me? No, I can't. Hey, he's over here.
Oh my gosh.
So that was hilarious. Yeah, Finch was so funny. Trip him.
I love it when Finch, he's sitting there talking to the opposing defense. He's like, hey, how you doing? And the guy's like,
yeah.
He's like, you having a good time? Here, just come on in. You know, and he lets him sack him. You still having a good time?
That was, oh God, that was so good. And then, another cameo, or not even cameo. Who was her daughter? Robin Lively, Blake Lively's sister.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
He was in there. I'm trying to think who else we missed.
She looked better as a redhead, though. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, and Goldie Hawn is incredible. I'm sorry.
That was what, about 3 years before Karate Kid 3?
Probably. Somewhere around there.
Yeah. Exactly. Karate Kid 3 came out in 89.
So, yeah.
Yeah, 3 years. So she was 16. I guess she was 13.
Wow.
She's still,
right, because the whole thing wasn't with Ralph Macchio because he was so much older and she was underage. So that's why they didn't have them as a couple. They had them as friends.
Oh, that may have been it. Yeah.
That could have been it because he was at that point, he was like 27, 28.
Yeah.
Not even almost been like 30, close to it.
Let's not go there. Let's not do that. But
anyway,
she looked good now too. She looked real good now.
Oh yeah. No, and Cobra Kai and stuff. What else? God, let's see. We talked about the dumpster. The oh God, I'm trying to think. That was so funny when the ex-husband's trying to get her to be the coach. You're the new track coach, and she can't talk.
Yeah, was it track coach that? Was it track? Because she thought she was going to be teaching jazzercise.
Or jazzercise. Sorry, she was the track coach at first. Yes, it was jazzercise.
Jazzercise.
Yeah, and the lady's like, "We've got something very special that we're rolling out next year." Jazzercise.
She was like cussing her out. She's like, "What'd she say?"
She'll think about it.
So
I love it when they're at the courtroom and they bring in the character witnesses. And you got Wesley Snipes going up to the judge. He's like, Your Honor, maybe we can step out back into the back and talk about this thing privately.
Oh. Yes. Oh my God.
So,
it was.
I got a fun little set of facts here. Do you guys know who directed this movie?
No, who directed it?
Guy named Michael Ritchie. Want to know what Michael Ritchie did?
Michael Ritchie, is he related to Guy Ritchie or no?
Hold on.
Michael Ritchie.
He's got quite the resume.
There's a movie I'm thinking. Which one did you say, Josh?
80s movies. Fast Time at Ridgemont High.
Okay, what do you do, Derek?
He did Fletch.
Really?
With Chevy Chase.
Mm-hmm. He was the director. He also did. Oh God, I love this so much. He also did The Golden Child. Remember that one?
Really?
No.
That was him. Eddie Murphy?
No, never saw it.
Oh, you never saw The Golden Child?
Nope, never saw it.
My dear sweet brother Numsy. Are you kidding me?
I don't think I've seen it. No.
That's another one of those good ones he had during that run.
Yep. So that he directed that one. He directed Fletch Lives, obviously.
Okay.
He wrote the story for Cool Runnings.
Really? Okay.
Candy, really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that see, Meister, yes. Yes, thank you very much. I want the knife. So, okay. Do you want to guess? Okay, I'm not finding the budget here, but you want to take a guess what this made at the box office?
Oh God,
I'm thinking it wasn't probably a lot, but I'm gonna say 100 million.
85 million.
It's actually only 26 million.
Yeah, I knew mine was way too high of an
How much?
estimate.
26 million.
Wow.
I know the critics weren't too high on this one.
They weren't, yeah. Which is, I mean, Goldie Hawn actually. This was kind of her heyday too. So the one that I think that everybody remembers her probably the most for is Overboard.
Yeah,
that was like her big star. Yeah, big star role. But I mean, she had quite the run herself back in the late 80s, early 90s. She went on a pretty good tear.
I mean, I remember Bird on a Wire.
That's a good one.
Did you see that, Bob?
I've seen Bird on a Wire. The other one I remember with her was The House Sitter.
That's right. Steve Martin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wasn't she in Death Becomes Her?
Yes, she was. That's another good one. Yep.
Oh, Private Benjamin. Yes, Meister.
Oh, gosh, that's right.
God, that's I don't.
She's had some good ones.
She went on a run, man. She really did.
She was very. What was her most recent movie that she did?
The most recent movie she did?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
I couldn't tell you.
It was so good.
It was.
I know her daughter recently did that one with Hugh Jackman, Song Sing Blue.
About Neil Diamond.
It wasn't about Neil Diamond. It was about the tribute band.
Yep.
Or the tribute band.
But
yeah, she's nominated for an Academy Award.
Kate Hudson may be my favorite actress of all time.
I'm curious what.
There's nothing to do with her acting at all. She's just exceptionally gorgeous. Gosh, she's beautiful. She really is. I'm sorry. So then,
hey, so was her mom back? Goldie Hawn.
She was a good-looking woman. Yeah, that's right.
I just looked her up. How old is Goldie Hawn? Do you guys know?
I don't know. How old is she?
80.
Woo!
Really?
Yeah. I'm looking it up right here.
Wait, she's 80?
Yep. She's 80 years old.
So she was 40 when this movie came out.
That's no. How does that? I mean, I get what you mean, Bob, but that does. She was born November 21st, 1945. And don't get me wrong, you're right on your math. It just doesn't make sense. She seems so much younger.
Now, she's still together, not married, but together with Kurt.
Yeah, with Kurt Russell. Correct.
Yeah, she's still together.
They never got married, right?
Yep, they never did. He doesn't look 80 either. I don't know how old he is, but he's aged well.
Yeah, and didn't he just have that? He had a Super Bowl commercial, so.
Yeah. It's math, Josh.
There is something. What happens? Sorry, I'm looking no, it's math, Josh. Yeah, thank you, Dixie.
You just got that?
No, I was looking up her movies.
Oh man, Josh.
Wait, yet again.
Looking up her movies. It's math, Josh. Yeah, thank you, Dixie.
Well, while you're looking up her movies, let me go ahead and bring up the critical scores.
Yeah, let's do that.
Dixie could have played her grandfather then. Good Lord.
Okay, so right now over on Criticlist, is it big enough for you guys to see?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 7 votes on there. We have that good-looking guy. Was it good? He went ahead and gave it a 60%, a rad score.
All right.
Which like I said, for me, Bob. I don't. Well, it's because I don't think it's necessarily a good movie. I think it's a fun movie. And again, Josh, you got to think Criticlist score. That's still a rad.
That's still a rad.
You would know that if you'd actually put reviews on there.
What, you're gonna bust me and not Derek? Okay, that's fine.
No, I already busted Derek earlier.
No, you
when
didn't.
Dixie busted him too.
Yes, she did.
So, which reminds me, let's get to Josh and Derek's reviews. Oh wait, no, those aren't here.
We are very busy men, Bob. Derek and I
Dixie gave it a 55%, so not much lower than mine.
Decent.
But Dixie did point out that the 80s, what a great time to have been alive, not to worry about being politically correct or offensive or sensitive to others' feelings. So yeah, Dixie, it was definitely a different time. So
this movie didn't care about anybody's feelings.
Yeah. Bob Rogers, another friend of the show. Again, he watches our replays, gave it a 35%. But in his review, one of the big things he pointed out was kind of what I pointed out, is that from the sports standpoint, they don't really get into like the details of the game and stuff like that. And he would have liked to have seen more of that. And I kind of would as well. And then Meister gave it a 77%.
Nice.
So that's a rad score. Now, when you guys do get your reviews up here, what are you guys going to give it? I'm just
80%.
curious.
80.
Yes. Thank you, Dixie. 2 reviews are missing. I expect to see those up tomorrow.
80%.
You're going to give it an 80%.
Yep.
I expect to see it.
I think
and Ogre over here, where's what are you going to put it at?
I'd probably give it about a 65.
About a 65%
horrible,
also?
Derek. Shame on you.
Josh, again, not getting it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's a bad score, Josh.
That's a horrible score.
Once again, the communication
it's not. It's a
process is broken down.
What did Blaine
There's
give
a difference between grading papers and grading here.
What did Blaine give it? What did Blaine give
Blaine
Jaws?
doesn't have a review of it up. So
What did Blaine give Jaws?
who cares? We're talking about Wildcats.
That has nothing to do with this whatsoever.
I'm talking about your missing review.
You know
Derek.
what? Shut up. I'm going to kick both your butts. I'm tired of this. It's ridiculous.
Well, put your review up.
You know what? Derek and I are busy, Bob, okay?
Don't throw me in with your nonsense. I'm lazy. I didn't do it yet.
Yeah, see, Derek admits it. He's lazy. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm lazy too.
There you go.
So just say that.
I don't think about it. I'm just like, I can watch the movie.
It's not my fault that I can work 3 jobs and still get it up.
Yeah, you don't really work 3 jobs. Come on. Enough with this.
Well, it's a lot more than your one job, so I wouldn't sit there and brag about it too much.
Josh.
Good Lord. Wow. Dixie, you know what? I thought you were cool. You're not.
Anyway, so there are the criticalist scores. Because it's got less than 10 votes, it doesn't have an overall score yet. But based on the other reviews that were on there, this is probably going to sit somewhere around a rad. So yeah, Josh, you would give it a most excellent, and Derek, you at a 65%, you would always give them a rad. There you go. You can always do them ahead of time and save them in draft form. There you go.
I actually, yes, so that's what I should be doing.
Why haven't you?
Shut up.
Same
Josh.
reason you haven't, Josh, because you're lazy.
All right.
So I expect to see both of y'all's reviews up.
You know what?
Yes,
Fight me, Derek. Bob.
You bunch of losers!
All right. Anything else about this, gentlemen?
No, again, it's a fun movie. It's not necessarily a good one, but it's fun. I had a good time with it. It's a rad.
Yep.
Nice. All right. All right. Final segment of the evening. All right, Derrico.
Gentlemen, tonight we're going to talk about tough times. Okay? Hard experiences. All right? Difficult challenges. Because those exist, and we all go through them. Doesn't matter whether you're a man, woman, or child. That's life, isn't it? Is how to get through those tough times. And it's about how you grow as a result out of all that and what you learn. Now, unfortunately, I went through a tough time recently, and I learned nothing. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to go back to Sunday, whatever that was, because that was nonsense. That was a complete waste of time.
How'd I know this was going back to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's right. And I am in no way pleased at all for what they did to my part of town. That was completely unacceptable. The only thing that did save that was Green Day and Bad Bunny, if you ask me. And even then, you know, after that, we saw a whole half of football. That was terrible. So I, for one, would like to forget that ever happened. Because Levi Stadium is now permanently tarnished because of whatever that game was. And F the Seahawks while we're at it. So that's what the tough times is like. You know, you got to persevere, don't you? Am I wrong here? No?
No, you're not wrong.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts and rants with Derek. Only the best.
Of course.
Only the best. All right, guys. Very good show. Let's go ahead. Bob, where can we find you?
You can find me on X on Criticless. You can also find me on The Last Panel on Fridays. You can also find us on our Dad's Turn to Talk channel as far as the clips are over there, and we are working on that. Yeah, Dixie, I'll post the movie in the group thread. We haven't decided on it just yet, but if you guys have some suggestions, go ahead and put them there. But we were thinking possibly about an Adam Sandler movie, possibly simply because we were debating about doing a tier list of Adam Sandler's movies during a certain portion of his career. And so we thought it might be fun to do an Adam Sandler movie. So if you guys have any suggestions, throw them out there. But that's what we're doing. I'll post it officially on there. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hopefully all three of ours will be up before the show starts. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, but anyway, you can find me on Fridays on The Last Panel, sometimes on Mondays on the MSK show, and of course here on this channel, Bob Loves Movies. I did put out a review of the movie Solo Mio last week, which I thought was pretty good. Kevin James did a really good job on that movie. I was very impressed with that one. So yeah,
I got an idea.
What's that?
Okay, so it is the Festival of Love. Valentine's Day is this weekend.
Yeah.
You guys want to do The Wedding Singer?
You know what? Okay. Can where can we see it? Hold on.
Yeah, let's see if we can do it first.
Let's see.
It's not free anywhere.
Oh, really? God,
yeah, too bad. Because that would have been a good one.
I'm gonna miss. All right. One of these days.
You know what? Hold on. Just because Josh loves it so much. How about The Princess Bride?
Yes.
I just saw it. I love that movie.
Let's do it.
All right. So let's hold off on the Adam Sandler one until the following week. And actually, that Beloved, that's a good suggestion right there.
That's a good idea.
That's a good one. So we might do that one. But let's do the Princess Bride next week.
Let's do it. Sounds good.
So let's do that one. And then, okay, Meister also said 51st Date. So let's see, is that one available? And that could be the next week.
I just watched Princess Bride. You know it by heart.
Okay, so 51st Dates. Let's see if it's available. It looks like you can watch it on Amazon Prime. So let's do that. Let's plan on The Princess Bride next week. And let's plan on 51st Dates the following week, and we'll do the Adam Sandler tier list then.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
So those are our two next. Those will be our next movies. I'll post it in the group chat or in the group on Criticless. So good suggestion, Beloved and Meister. So yeah, we'll definitely do 51st Dates here in a couple of weeks, and we'll do The Princess Bride next week.
Sounds good.
All right, Derico, where can we find you?
I'm on Criticless, but I have to get my act together, and then I'll always be with the old people on Facebook and like that.
All right. You can find me on Criticless as well. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and want to let everybody know we are starting a profile on X. In a garage near you. That's funny. I'm hoping to get it up soon. Kind of a slow process, doing a lot of learning, but as soon as I get it up and running, I will let you guys know. And you'll see clips, tell all your friends about us, and I'm going to try to have clips from our show, for them to get a kind of a small taste of what we do. So yeah, I will let you know when I can get that up and running. It's close.
Yeah, you can let them know up on Criticless.
Yes, you can do that.
Yes.
Exactly. Bob cares about Criticless. You can also find me on this channel as well. Bob Loves Movies. All right, everyone. Thank you for a wonderful evening. Thank you, everyone who continues to support us. Even Dixie in the chat. We will see you next Tuesday. We're here every Tuesday, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. And we hope you have a wonderful evening and a great week. Happy Valentine's Day to my wife. Love you, honey. And hope everyone has a great week. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.